My name is Kelly Roth. I am Grodot333 on YouTube. I had weight loss surgery 3 years ago, and I was not heavy my whole life. I have been an athlete my whole life and spent many of my high school and college years playing sports, but worked out 9 hours a day. So therefore, I could eat anything I wanted because I worked out 9 hours a day. And then I was in a severe car accident after college, the year I graduated, and the doctors told me I'd never play sports again. And so quickly, not being able to walk for 6 months and whatever, gained weight a lot fast. Eventually, I was able to play sports again and dance and do all the things I want to do. I do live with a lot of pain. And then I also had health issues. After I gave birth to my first child, I got a lot of health issues, which has created a ton of shit. And I had lap band surgery, but it's never really worked for me. So when I say it's never really worked for me, the lap band hasn't assisted me, but it has introduced me to the weight loss community. And that's what's worked for me. For me, it's been a mental shift and change, and the people, the support, the community, and applying that to my life has made the difference. So I've lost about 30, 35 pounds. It's taken 3 years, and it may sound silly to a lot of people, but for me, that's tremendous. And I consider myself a success. Always a work in progress, and I'm going to keep going, but that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay. All right. So, what do you think you've learned, like you most learned about yourself through the process? You know, after having surgery and going through all of this.
Wow. See, again, I have to say, the things that I've learned have very little to do with surgery, because when I think about the community, I think about people as people and their character and who they are. And I don't look at them, when I even come to an event like this, I don't look at you as, oh, well, how much weight have you lost? Or when did you have your surgery? I don't even know what surgery you had. It's, to me, how are you? Who are you married to? Do you have kids? That's, I want to know about you. So, the scale for me, it's just a number. So what have I learned? I've learned an enormous, there's not enough time on the video. And I've grown as a person, as a mom, as a friend, as a wife, but none of it, well, I shouldn't say none of it, to me, so such a small part having to do with weight loss. So.
Okay. Now, what was the craziest thing that you have done, or been able to do, most adventurous thing that you've done since starting to lose weight?
Oh, pole dancing. I'm crazy and adventurous anyway. So I will say that I started early on, got very sick, had to take a whole year off. And in that year that I took off, I ended up losing 20 pounds. And I could do moves that I couldn't do when I came back. So it was fun. Because pole dancing is really physically challenging. You know, people, it's no joke. You need a lot.
You have to be strong.
Yeah, very challenging with upper body strength and spins and stuff. So it was exciting. For my first class back, I'm like, oh, all right, it's going to take me a while to get back into this. I was like, holy cow, how can I do this? And it must just be because I made healthy lifestyle changes. I may have been sick, but my mental shift changed. The lifestyle changed. So, therefore, that's what it has enabled me to slowly lose weight as I've gone forward.
Okay, so I have kind of a two-part question. And this is kind of addressing the people who are starting in a weight loss journey, especially if they're considering weight loss surgery. Okay, so one thing I've noticed is that a lot of people tend to have kind of unrealistic expectations going into having surgery. And the reason why I say that is because a month after the surgery, they'll make a video talking about those unrealistic expectations and wow, reality is really hitting. So what would you say to people who are going into that to kind of knock their expectations down and kind of hit it with real life so they know what to expect going in?
What I would say to anybody is research. Educate yourself. Just because a friend or a doctor or somebody recommends to you, oh, this surgery is great, it can help you do this. It's your body. This is a surgery that is going to happen, whatever surgery you choose, it's your body. To me, before you get cut, take the time, however much time is needed for you to educate yourself on what your expectations are and understand that everybody is different. I mean, even if you look in the community, take the same surgery and you can have 500 different outcomes. There's so many variables. So you have to know that going in, and if you've done your research, you'll understand that. So you won't have unrealistic expectations. Do your homework.
And what would you say, advice would you give to people who are on a weight loss journey and seem to have stalled?
That's my whole journey.
Yeah.
For me, quitting has just never been an option, because what does quitting get you? Same place you were before you started, and you were miserable then. So my purpose to get for surgery was to be around for my children. I have 2 young kids who I did not want to not have a mother. And I don't care whether they're 2 or 20, they're gonna need me. So I say, reevaluate why you did this and ignite your fire. What motivated you to do it, and light it. And sometimes you can change your motivation. You know, writing helps for me. I will write things down, and I use other people to motivate me. And man, I know what people to click on, and they're gonna light a fire under my butt every single time. And it works, it's great. So find out what works for you would be my recommendation.
And one last question, since it sounds like we're about to miss something. If you could pick a wrestling name, what would it be?
Wrestling name?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so devious.
Yeah. What about this already?
Sexy Mama.
Okay. Well, Sexy Mama, thank you. Thank you for doing the interview, and hopefully you'll be able to do a live interview with us.
I would love to.
Next season. So, okay, all right. Well,
thanks guys.